Hey, why hello and welcome to another JSON stream. Wow. This is stream 651. Scripting is dead, you guys. It's just like programming. Programming's dead, scripting's dead, everything's dead. But we live on in the UO script builder. UOAddicts.com/script builder. Hello. Welcome. Javal. KMat. Merchant Bot. J-Spot. Wife Bot. Welcome to the stream. You got a Discord, Jace? I sure do. You should join. Welcome in. I just had a chocolate cookie. Hopefully it's not in my teeth. It looks like it's in my teeth. No one noticed. All right, anyway. And Zero, what up? Game patched. Editor open. Inventorying about to happen. This is going to be the most high octane stream you've ever seen, and it's all about making sure that our little script builder, the little script builder who could, gets everything it ever wanted. Okay, you guys, this is it. Jace, how do I get the script builder? You go to UOAddicts.com and then click developer roadmap, try the script builder. Okay, that's because it's not live yet. It's still behind the scenes. I'm not quite ready to have everyone use it. But basically the idea is you import your build and then we do some logic blocks and then you're able to like change certain things, change the script and then generate the script and then you copy paste the script and then it plays for you. Okay, that's the idea. Scripting is dead. The builder is here. Welcome to the stream. We have quite a bit of functionality still missing. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I have a bunch of comments that I haven't gone through yet, multiple comments that I have gone through. But if you're looking for the most recent changes, there is a little patch notes section, okay? Last update, July 6th. Well, guess what? We're going to change it today. This is going to be fantastic. A little bit of doubleheader, as long as my wife lets me. We're going to do EverQuest Legends afterward, okay? So we're going to do a little bit of UO script building, and then we're going to play a little bit of EverQuest Legends, and then we're never going to sleep. All right. So what we're going to do today is I don't know if you guys know this or not, but can you just ask AI to build you something? Absolutely you can. Now with scripting, it's a little bit harder because one, the script can go off the rail, like, you know what I mean? There's no testing framework or anything for the script. So what we're doing is we are using my existing script libraries to generate said scripts, okay? And we're going to use AI for that a little bit. And a little bit of bank sitting, says Floodgate. Exactly. Shout out to banksitter.com. It's at banksitting.com. I don't know I don't know the actual website. All I've seen is the Reddit posts and the people messaging me about it. Well done. Looking at you. Well done. I slept once, it was overrated. So true. Same. Okay, so basically what I've done so far is I've taken the overall concept of what I want, but now we're going to go get the nitty gritty. So I've copied and pasted the MageBot script into a new file called Gelati. And I started to pull it out. So basically, I'm going down the list here, making sure, do we have things or not have things in the builder? So far, the Parry Codex minimum mana needs to be removed. I don't think we have the ability to cast Scorpskin and Mind Rot at the same time. I do need to add checks to... Can you guys see that? Can everybody see? Should I make it a little bit bigger? I'm blind too. Don't worry, you guys. Okay, we're all... we're all a couple decades old. Some of us more than a couple. Anyway, so we need to have the skill check inside the script itself. Tamer. We don't have any Tamer pets set yet, okay? This will also include... the 18 size font, exactly. This will also include the all guard and target and all that stuff. We'll get there, you guys, okay? Diff weight, I'm pretty sure I have it, but I don't know for sure. Let me double check that. Let me just look right here, right now. Do we already have the weight check? I think we do. Weight management. So we just have a drop when we're overweight, both in game and real life. But I need like a message, okay? So underweight management, add a warn message, not just drop gold. Checkable. Okay. And then obviously as we went down, targeting options, use all kill, meditation. It's okay to cancel meditate after a particular health. I need to make sure that that's in there. It's missing in the script builder. Summon logic is still messed up, so we're going to fix that. Dynamic codex ability for the arcane weapon skill. We need to add those. That was in the original mage bot, but not in the builder yet. This is a little snippet that I just saved for myself there. We did have dynamic hit point and agility checks. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but we had it in the old bot. And so here we are. Now we're just kind of going down the way. Okay. So use the weapon abilities. We have that. Alchemy. We have that. Yeah. Auto explode pot. We have that. Yep. Cast curse first min. Yep. We do that. We had all the precast spells. So I'm going to delete those. Again, I'm just going through all the logic. We're going through 4,000 lines of logic. This is going to be the best, most high octane stream you've ever tuned into before in your life. You might have clicked this video thinking, wow, what am I going to learn today? You're going to learn all sorts of stuff. Don't you worry. You're going to learn how I copy paste. You're going to learn how I hold shift and push down to delete all this stuff because we don't need any of that. Delete. Holding shift, hitting down. Wow, Jace. I know. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Appreciate you. Use the skill timer. I do have that in there. I have that in there. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to say pretty sure, and then we'll double check. Pretty sure we got this. I think I already have that in there. The overall skill timer. Or maybe I have it dynamic so it's like each skill. Keith, welcome to the stream. Way to tune in at the best time. Captain Blasto. The most craziest username in all the land. Reporting in. Well done. Okay, we have curse, Magery, and that's all in there now. These are bot check targets. We don't really care about that. That's just part of the script. Arms lore check. Let me see. Does the new builder use arms lore for checking LOS at all? So that's going to be just target LOS, and then I'm going to have like a little note to myself there. I'm hitting save just in case we accidentally close this out. Control S on the keyboard. Timers do not touch. We don't care about that. We're good there. Bot target selected timer. Okay, we don't care about that. We don't care about any of those. Usability timers, we don't care. Taunting timer, don't care. These timers, we don't care. Active Parry Codex, we also don't care. Okay, so Necro timers, these we also don't care about. Wither timer, we don't care about. Vengeful Spear, we don't care. Casting Cursed list. Okay, so one of the things that I did get feedback on is when if the target goes invisible, it does cast Curse or Mana Drain again, so we do need to do this. So hidden mobs need to be added to a list. And so I'm gonna push these here just in case we don't have those. I'm pretty sure we're going to handle that, but we'll just write that down just in case. And if we don't have meditate, okay, we can remove that. Unused for now. We can get rid of those. Clear. Maybe a checkbox for clearing ignore at the start of the script. Clear ignore. Okay, there we go. Skip last target. I don't care about that at the moment. Veterinary skill checks fine. Herding we do have, so I can delete that. Okay, so ignore creatures. We definitely don't have that. So ignored creatures. Ignore creature list. And I'm just gonna boom. So we definitely need to add that. Previous target, next target, don't care. Summoner, maybe, don't care. We are a summoner, bruh. Okay, I do have some logic up here that says we need to fix summoning, so we got this. Don't worry. It says cursed instead of cursed. Yeah, I misspelled cursed in the original MageBot. Absolutely, Mosh Puff. 420, because Mosh Puff 419 was taken. Good catch. I don't always misspell things, but when I do it in production. Okay, that's how I like to roll. I do actually misspell everything, because as you could see, this is to do. It says tood. You know what I mean? So to be fair, I don't know how to spell, read, or write. So thank you so much for tuning in. Jason owns, says Serge. What's up, Serge? How you doing, dude? How's it going over there? El Bandito, what up, bruh? How are you? When a user has less than 5 followers calculated, okay, maybe we don't. Maybe. I usually don't spell things correct either. Nice, cool. Yeah, I'm like I don't want to say I'm dyslexic or anything, but I definitely get confused when I'm reading. Jace, that just means you're dumb. Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, there's things mesh together. Like if you tell me a number out loud, I can't remember. Like after a couple numbers, I've already lost the number. You know what I mean? Like if I wasn't actively writing down the number when you're saying the number, I'm already lost. That's like a bane for me. I fail if I'm ever on a call, like a sales call or anything. I got to write stuff down. I'm so bad. That's not my jam. A sales call, like a customer service call, like things like that. If I have to write down a number, you got to speak like you're talking to a 6-year-old. You know. 1, 2. Can you start over? All right. Bard state. Okay, so Bard. We definitely have those. That's fine. Peacemaking, Discord, we got all that. Okay, holding heal. So I do want to address this. Address holding a spell. Not sure. Not shoot. Not sure if we already do this, but just noting. Okay, because in theory, one of the things that I want in the new bot that we don't have is I want to like pre-cast a spell. So that way, like, Flame Strike can be on the cursor, and then we run around, and then right when we get close to the mob, it launches the Flame Strike. That way, we're not waiting to find a target and then Flame Striking. I want it to, like, Flame Strike right away. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does, Jace. That's, like, such a great idea. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate the feedback. That's good to hear. I'm glad I'm on the right page. Razor does look different. I agree. This is a VS Code Razor called Gelati. Warn me at this different weight. Okay, we have that in the note up there. Overhead alerts about potion timers. No. Arms lore is greater than 80. Wait, does arms lore reduce your weapon abilities? Does arms lore actually do this? Is this something? Do I not have this? I definitely don't have this in my thing. Arms lore. Add arms lore to script builder. Is this true? Is this still real? Did we make this in a fever dream? What is this? Serge, would you say I'm eating Chick-fil-A? I like your style. That's what I had for lunch, dude. Well, this is sweet. So yeah, we're gonna add alarms lore to the, the script builder. Sweet. Bandage timer, we can get rid of that. It's dynamic. Red pouches. We need to add red pouches. Add red pouches to script builder. We'll just take this little guy right there. Boom, boom. Okay, debug. OMG, what's happening? We don't need that. Okay, so far, there's quite a bit that we need to add. Chase confirms that the weapon ability cooldown is reduced for higher arms lore. Dude, that's so cool. Okay, sweet. Jarms Jalore. Exactly. So true. Jace, I had the programming dream 2 days ago. I was trying to figure out how to add a mob kill counter into the script. I couldn't figure it out, so I asked you in a dream. I woke up and you gave me the answer? Oh, wait. I woke up before you gave me the answer? Dude, that sounds like a nightmare. I'll tell you right now. You want to do that? Keith, the problem with the counter... Counters are hard because counters are unreliable. What I did when I was trying to do a counter, I actually took a piece of gold and I put it in a different bag. That way I could just count the gold that I had in the bag. if that makes sense. Because keeping a count in memory is rough and razor. Rough. But you could like move an item, you know what I mean? You could like take something that maybe is like very, very low weight, like a piece of gold. Are you trying to kill X amount of mobs before you move on into a different script, Keith? Or what were you trying to do with that? Because in theory, if you really wanted to know the number... That's an interesting question. I was just thinking, I wonder if you could parse a journal afterward. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's like a you've slain message. You know what I mean? Like if you killed something, does it get a slain message? I'm not sure. Nice. Try to just keep track of daily progression. Keep it motivated. Nice. Okay. Keith in his dream. What are you doing, step scripter? Nice. That's like a follower or sub count counter on the stream. I mean, that's pretty good. I need to add one of those. Damn. This is a stream 651. I don't even have that. Damn. All right, we're going to keep going down this list and see what we got here, okay? So Thief Alert. So we need to add that as well. Thief Alert, red pop pouch. Okay. That sounds good. And then we'll delete that. Let's keep going. Okay. Herding we have. So we have that in the script builder already. Dropping gold. We already have that. Auto hiding. We already have that. Warn me with this different weight. We don't have that yet, but I did already reference it up top there. We're going to keep going down. Jason, I had a lot of fun Jason Reds down in dungeons. You have guild chat with constant red call outs. A simple Dexter can make it rough learning curve out there for the PvP fun. Nice, okay. Somebody asked me, I don't know whether it was last stream or in a YouTube comment or on my Discord. Somebody was asking me, they wanted to be able to like, what's the best like build to farm and fight at PvP? And my answer, it must have been on a stream. My answer was like you had to, you know, you pick one or the other, right? You're going to either be like a glass cannon and dominate, or you're going to just be killed. So good to call out there, Chase. Like maybe giving somebody a Dexter build that you could still fight, but be able to also defend yourself. All right, weapon abilities ready. I need to make sure that that's in the thing. I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to add that up to the script up here. Because I do have dynamic codex abilities. So I'm going to add this as well. Make sure we reset the abilities based on system message. But then also, didn't somebody say that there's like a buff now or something? Buff check maybe? So we'll do that too. Buff check maybe? Question mark. All right, restart check. That was my debugging. Parrying. We're going to drop the checks for the mana. That's all working, right? I'm pretty sure that's good. Hey, Maddie, welcome to the stream. Hello. Keith is grinding redline. Hell yeah. Dexter with 2 weapon skills and magic resistance for PvP and PvM, says Surge. And 93 chains or however many you have, Surge. Jeez Louise. It's a mage, but it's a lot of skills. Air Dexter without Shiv for the win. Interesting. Interesting. All 700 points help your PvP, and it's just all Dexter stuff. Nice. All right, if the followers is less than the cast the max followers and there's a summoner maybe, then we go to that. Okay, we can delete that. That's fine. We definitely have the food buff. There was some people that were saying that this isn't working right, so I might replace Trey with the item ID. Replace the name Trey with item IDs instead. Maybe. I'm going to say maybe here, because I don't know if I actually want to do that or not, but we'll see. Food buff. Because there's multiple people that say it doesn't work, or it's just constantly eating food. And I feel like maybe they have a variable named Trey. No, because it says find Trey in backpack. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Samwise, the Shepherds. Is Bard script working? Define Bard script. Jace, or to do, come back to this. If the timer of the bot select the timer is not, so this is, okay, so this was just setting the state of the thing. Okay, we don't care about that. We're gonna let the new script builder handle that. Skinning automatically. We added skinning automatically. Oops, I'm gonna say skinning here. Enhancement. Allow skin per corpse versus target self. So we definitely have the ability to skin right now in the new script builder, but it's always targeting yourself, and I would like to just target an individual corpse if possible. Bandages should be handled. Resetting the timer, that should be all handled. Jace, my toilet stopped working. Can we fix that? Yes. You call a plumber. The Bard function in the Dexter script, I thought you heard people are reporting bugs. Yeah, I mean, the Bard script is working-ish. You know, is it working perfectly? No. So it really just depends on what your build is, how you're using it, what your settings are. So it's there, and if it's not working, then that's on me. But yeah, no, it's in there. You definitely can do provoke, discord, and peace. But it might not be perfect. But we'll get there. After we hone in all this stuff that's missing, then I can kind of go back and we'll play each build, you know, try to figure out what's not working right and increase it a little bit. Bard Tamer, casual PPM. Nice. No problem. White butt script not initiating. Insert more TP. Wait. Insert? Instructions unclear. That actually reminded me of back in 6th grade when we were doing like a science course. This was unrelated to butt wiping, but it follows instructions. It was like how to make a peanut butter sandwich. And you had to like write down the instructions of how to make a peanut butter sandwich. And then the teacher like followed the instructions exactly how you wrote them down. You know what I'm talking about? Did anybody do this? And so it's like, take out bread. And they didn't know how to take it out of the package. Or like spread peanut butter on knife. And they didn't know how to like get the knife into the peanut butter. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody remember that? Am I just making stuff up? Maybe that was me. My bad. I'll shush. Get back to your script, Jace. Blinkety, I don't want to talk about it, dude. So sad. Surprised Jason's streaming with the death of his hero. It's true. Dr. Grant, rip, RIP, dude. Did that with the junior officers when you're training with the U.S. Navy. Nice. Yeah. Only Chimrek. Hey, Jace, my roleplay script has an issue. Can you help me? Sure can. Just send me a message. You know what I'm saying? After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your stream. I like the clips of teachers doing exactly the way the kids wrote it. Nice. Yeah, poor Dr. Grant. That's okay. Life finds a way. All right, if skill healing and the fine vote, okay, we have healing done. That's fine. Okay, delete. Although I might need to add healing. Allow multiple overheads, maybe. Is there a section of the Discord for bedroom issues? Yeah, it's called General Chat. You got a Discord, Jay? Sure do. You should join if you're not in there already. Heck yeah. Some of us have Discords. Some of us have to have temporary ones, you know? I actually don't know the status of the Outlands Discord. Does anybody know? Like what's going on with their Discord? Anybody got any info? It's like the teacher kind of acts like an alien, has no idea what a sandwich is or how it works. Yeah, exactly, Chase. Yeah. Still banned? Dang. Your integer seems to not be increasing if you catch my drift. Yeah, dude, I hate that. You know what I mean? Like when you're in overflow, you know? Rough. Use a red pouch automatically when we're paralyzed. Is that already in the script? I don't know if that's in there, is it? Do we already have a use a red pouch? I don't think we do. Oh my gosh, how do we do this, you guys? Let's see. No, we don't. Okay, cool. There's another one. Paralyzed check. We need to add that in there. There's no been real updates for a few days now, and apparently Discord appeals take a very automated process. Yeah, I mean, I felt that. I got banned for 7 days. It's still on my account for sending out the wrong link. Disgorg.gg. Don't type it wrong, otherwise you get banned. I heard Outlands Discord sent a photo of the hospital from the hospital saying it's perfectly okay and it just fell. No politics, dude. What are you doing? Let's say I was wrong the past 10 to 14 days. I'm so shocked it's not been up yet, unless there's proof. That's crazy. Crazy drama, you know? Do we have Panacea in the in here? I think we do, right? We do. Okay, cool. We got that in there. Wow, nothing but the best for this stream, you guys. This is like, wow, we're really making progress. Use the cure potion and it's not queued. Poison. Okay, we have that already. Use the heal potion. Use the timer. Yep. Okay. Use the refresh potion. Got it. Use the strength potion. Now, the dynamic hit points, we don't have that in the new build. I might bring it in. I don't know. But I did add a note to the very top of the script here to do that. So we're going to just delete that part for now. We're going to skip all that. Wow, this is going to eliminate such script, such stuff. Bossagans. Bossgans. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully it fell real hard. That's terrible, Serge. What's the title about scripting is dead, or is it just memeing? I mean, you know, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Lost my account. Thanks. Or lost my accuracy. Thanks. I'm just saying that I've built a script builder, and so you don't need to script anymore because you could just use the builder to make a script. You know, that's the point. That's the joke. Also, I'm a developer, you know, and like every day I log in, like I get another article about how developers are irrelevant and were replaced, and you know what I mean? Like scripting's dead, or you know, like programming's dead and all that stuff. So I figured I would keep on the theme of my life. And just join the fray of annoyance. Anyway, sorry. Hey, Jace, why don't you just vibe code this? Exactly. I mean, we're vibing it right now, you guys. We're vibing. Out here vibing. Like 8,000 Discords were banned by AI since May of 2026. Some goofy thing where folks can manipulate a photo so it visually looks the same. Okay. That's crazy, Keith. That sucks. All I know that Seltzer isn't a mod anymore. All is right in the world. I don't know who that is. Script builder made me feel inadequate. Need a patch. We're working on it, dude. We're working on your patch right now. Okay. Magic resist potion. We already have that in here. Okay, so targeting is definitely a thing. So set last target, set new target. We definitely have this in there. Setting a new last target. We have that. I do need to add in just a random target though. So we'll go ahead and leave this little note right here for now. Because we're definitely going to want to add targeting. But I do have last target already. The script builder said my integer's too small. Damn, dude. We gotta buff that up. Int plus plus. Okay, so ignore creatures. We do have a note for that, so we'll do that. Friendly, we already have that. Murderer, we already have that. Hostile, we have that. Okay, we have the last check there. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So we got all that. Spellcasting helper we don't need. If we're poisoned, and use cure poison only instead of cure. Use cure potion only instead of cure spell. I wonder if we have that anywhere. I don't think we do. I'm assuming we don't. So we're going to go over to the build, classic mage, and then I'm going to say, so cure poison. I would potentially just uncheck cure poison. Cure poison. I can maybe add another one that says cure poison, but only if we don't have what are they called? Pots? What are they called, Jace? Yeah, pots. Pots, you guys. Pots. So we'll do poison. Check. Allow a checkbox in Magery section to only use cure spell if no cure potions were found. Okay, that will be the thing. Boom. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Spell cast helper, interrupting the spell to heal. Harmful. We have all that. We have all that. We have that. We have that. We have that. Okay. I want my script builder to feed me terms of endearment. What size integers do you use, Jace? Int. Right, push. Wow. $1 every time I heard that. It says lost your account. I've had at least $1. Holding heal for some reason. We need to figure that out. Okay, all right. Use vet kits. We definitely have the vet kit thing. That's fine. Vet kit should be working. I'm just going to delete that because we have that. We definitely have the meditation as well. So we're going to skip all that. Boom. We now eat another mushroom. When you eat a mushroom, does it make a buff in the game? I'm going to log into the game real quick. First, log into the stream. You logged into the game, Jace? Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Woo. You do play UO on your UO stream, right? Right? Right. Okay. If I eat a mushroom, yeah, I get a buff. Okay, so magic mushroom cooldown. So magic mushroom cooldown. Wait, Jace actually logs in? Yeah. You're leaving? No. Don't worry. I'm going to log off. Don't worry. I'm actually playing the game. Switch magic mushroom to check for if find buff this. Okay. I'm going to say replace eat shroomies timer with find buff. Find buff check. There we go. Boom. All right, you guys. This is, I told you this stream is just super high octane gameplay / coding. Wow. Eating a mushroom. Also, wow. Cooking. Eat the snack timer. Wow. Okay. Add Panacea. I do have that, I think. At least it's an option here. It's definitely in the potion section. This one right here. Panacea potion. So it is there. Be sure to check mark that. No, fine buff. Ah, okay. Yeah. There you go. Do this with other types of checks as well, like Panacea. Jace, which button knocks out Argentina from the World Cup? That's a great question. I'm really rooting for England, you know, like England. I wanted I wanted Holland to be able to move on to the next thing. There's a lot of controversy this FIFA World Cup. I mean, I feel like there always is controversy, but dang, between the cable, you know, like did the ball hit the cable or not? I don't know, but it's fun to talk about. Did the what was the other thing that happened? Oh, I do need to add codex hotbars. Allow multiple types of hotbars. Abilities. Verse. Oops. Oops. Abilities hotbar versus codex hotbar. Because we don't have that in there. Yeah. The US red card going away. Oh my golly gee willy, I forgot about that, dude. Anyway, and people were mad that that dude didn't pass the ball to Holland. You know what I mean? Like he tried to take a shot, you know, like to be fair, they were up 1-0 at that time. You know what I mean? So like, did he really need to pass it to Holland in order to like, you know, like he wanted a shot. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. Obviously I would have rather he passed it so he could get knocked in, but I like that he tried, you know? Argentina versus Ireland. Who will win, Jace? I'm rooting for England, but I'm assuming Argentina is going to win. How would you remove an integer from a hollow cylinder? The integer must remain unharmed. Dude, these are great programming questions. Only Churmick? I'm going to say your name to the bot. Let's make sure I'm saying it right. I don't want to offend.
Hello and welcome to another Jace Owns stream.
I preemptively tried to do that. It didn't work out.
Only Cremac.
Only Cremac. Welcome. Great questions. We'll try to get to that after after the Bard script. I mean, the script is taken. I feel like a jinx. All the teams I root for are getting knocked out. Oh yeah, have you taken the shot too? How many World Cup shots do you get to take? Wait, what does that mean? What you talking about? Am I supposed to take a shot? You hurt? Oh, dude, you're you're an RG? Is that how you say it? You're an RG? Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings, dude. I just they're so good. You know what I mean? Like it seems I was excited to see somebody else play. Obviously, I think Argentina's going to win. But you know what I mean? And also, does the announcer always have to say the little man? You know, like when Messi gets the ball, I feel like the announcer every time says the little man, the little man in his boots. Like, like that announcer is so mean to Messi, dude. Like, God, like you don't have to keep calling him short literally every time. Oh yeah, taking the shot. Sorry, dude. I completely forgot I was talking about that. Yeah. If you didn't pass, I would have taken the shot too. Yeah, same. Yeah, you were already up. I totally get taking the shot. It's unfortunate that he missed, but it was worth a shot. Zing. All right, Bard State. We have the Bard State in there. You know, is it the best? No, we can work on it together. Don't worry, you guys. Okay, so we got the... we have the ability to put that on there again. We have the meditation checks. Check mark. Arcane Staff. Yes, we have that. Casting. Yep. Targets are friendly. I think we have all that. Not war mode. Yep. So the other thing is the necromancy skill. I do want to combine some of the skills, and I already have that up here. If I scroll up, oh my gosh, we added so much to the list. But over here at Necro, I do have casting multiple Necro abilities in one swoop instead of like one at a time. So we need to make sure that we do that, but we can do shots too. I'm down. Thanks, Albenito. It's fine. Our team is not in a good place right now. I'm happy we got the semis, but beating English, it'll mean a lot to us. Nice. Okay, yeah. Great game. You know, like the the Argentina team, like what am I trying to say? Not the travesty, the controversy. Is that the word? Controversy around like the calls. Like, why is the Egyptian team so upset? You were up 2-0. Like, if it was like bad officiating, I could see if it was like 0-0 and then like they got a good call and then it was 1-0 and then like they won because of one call. It was like you guys were up 2-0. Like, can't blame the ref if you're up 2-0 and then you lose 3-0 in like the last 6 minutes of the game. Anyway. Sorry. I digress. It's fine. We can use a VS Code for Outlands now? What'd you miss? No, you can use the UOAddicts script builder. That's what you're going to be using, you know, because you basically import your build, and then you can detect a build or you import your build, and then you go over these logic blocks, and you can like you can change the script based on what you want to see, like when you want to cast mini heal, greater heal, curing a poison. You know, like, oh, maybe you needed to add healing because you needed, you know, bandages. Well, that requires healing, but you can add that in there, and then you know, auto bandage and stuff like that. So scripting is dead. Scripting is solved. Programming is also solved. That's why we're here programming together. People eat nachos at home on the couch. What an idiot. I would have done way better. Dude, did you have like a camera in my house or something? Yes. Robert, that's funny, dude. I'm such a professional at telling other people what to do. You know what I mean? Like I am great at that. If I could only get paid for that. All right, necro symbols. These are reserved. We do have that in there already. I'm just going to scroll down. We're going to get rid of that all. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Casting corpse skin, mind rot. So it's like this is the logic here. So I'm just gonna put this as a little note up against my little guy up here. My little Nessie. My little Nessie? My little Nessie. The little guy in his boots. The little man scores again. Oh, Messi. I joke with you guys, and I was slightly serious. I used to play soccer, you know, for like a lot of years of my life. I loved the game. When I got into high school, I realized that I was not as good as some of these other people, and I was unwilling to put in the effort to get better. And instead, I played on the computer. I was just thinking, like, if someone told me, like, hey, Jace, we're going to have a soccer game. Would you like to join? I would not be able to make it. I would die. So part of me wants to get out there and kick a ball around. Other half of me is like, nah, it's hot outside. Anyway. Looks great. Does Python work? Well, no. So, Robert, if you're talking about the scripting, we're doing like the UO Outlands Razor. So no Python, but my builder makes the Razor script for you. I think there was an incident with the Egyptian teams and coach staff before the game. They weren't wearing the rare credentials, just all the same colors as the team. The Dallas police went hands-on and used some happy language. Ah, okay, Kayfa. I didn't know about that. Man, Rocket League is close enough. And Zero. And dude, I suck at that too, by the way. We've been playing that game for what I feels like 10 years now. And I can't even get Grand Champ. Now, granted, I don't try very hard, and Bliggity sucks. So when I'm playing with Bliggity, I can just blame him. But I also just can't seem to figure out how to get better at that game. It probably takes practice. And I'm unwilling to practice. I just want to play. I'm a professional footballer. I choose to play Outlands instead. Surge. I like your style. All right. Add the necro stuff here. How dare you curse in your scripts, Jace? I know. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Got kids here. Maybe. According to my analytics, we don't have any children, okay? There's we're in the 30-plus crowd. You know, if you're under 30 and you're watching the stream right now, please check in. Just say, hey, yeah, some of us are here. But chances are you're all 30-plus. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. Cast Poison and Poison Strike. Okay, so this is another thing that we probably need to get better at as well. Because I don't think the Necro abilities are their best. So we're going to do that as well. So making sure that we do the Necro abilities. Okay. Source, trust me, bro. That's my favorite source. I check that all the time. Make sure we're casting this at the right time. Evil Omen. What does Evil Omen do? What is the Evil Omen skill? For the next 30 seconds, spell damage is increased by 20%, but the spells have a 25% chance to inflict damage. Are those EQ Legend scripts coming? They sure are. We're going to do some macros and hot buttons and the stuff. I got to stay in my lane, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll talk about how to edit the AI or edit the UI and XML files. I don't know. Either way, we're going to play EverQuest Legends. I've been really wanting to play that, like a lot. Like a lot. I want to play it a lot. It needs to come out already, though. It's a little bit sad because the beta is going to like wipe our characters, you know, but it won't wipe our memories of having fun. Okay, so Evil Omen is technically, we want to cast it at the right time. I probably need to add a check that we're fighting a mob. I feel like it probably is just firing. Let me, oops, gelati. I'm going to also put that up here just so we're casting it at the right time. I wonder, I'm just going to put it here. Because again, we're gonna need to check the necromancy stuff. I'm sure it could be better, you guys. I'm sure of it. We're gonna do this too. I know we added some of them, but I didn't really play it. Is Outlands better than UO Forever? It really just depends on your style of gameplay and what you're hoping for out of the game. You know what I mean? If you want the original map, then Outlands is like a custom map, so you don't really get that original feel. So like UO Forever has more or less the original map. Obviously, there's some different dungeons and stuff. And then Outlands has like the skills revamped as well. So there's like different, like camping does something different here than it does on UO Forever. So I played UO Forever. I played UO Overdrive. You know, I played Outlands. I say try them all and see which UO Forever is crap. I would say try them all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those people. I would rather you decide. But yes, you should play both of them. You know? UO Forever has Shane and you don't want to... Okay. And again, to be fair, each person has a different experience with like an owner. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people hate Owen, right? So like if you talk about Outlands, everyone's like, Owen freaking sucks, man. And if you talk about Forever, it's like Shane sucks, man. And if you talk about, you know, like a Jason stream, they're like, Jay sucks, man. You know? So like to each their own there. But it's... Yeah, that Jace guy, man, he sucks. I like nostalgia. Dude, same. Stick it in my veins. Play UO Forever if you want to donate. Oh. Hey, no bad mouthing some streams over some things over here. You know? Again, I want everyone to be successful in what they do. You know what I mean? Like, just because someone has a different version of a UO they like, that doesn't make them a bad person or wrong. Because like I said, if I ever launch a UO server, you guys, I'm charging you for that shit, okay? Like, first curse of the stream.
First curse of the stream.
But my server is going to be monetized to all get up, dude. Like, my server, you're going to be, like, having to pay to even log in, okay? Like, it's going to be great. My server, like, there's going to be no ifs, ands, or buts about my server, okay? My server is not free to play. It's pay to try it. Like, you don't even get a free trial with my server. My server is going to launch with just a big credit card window. Anyway. I'm slightly kidding, you guys, okay? I'm slightly kidding. I think it's funny, though, because, like, anyway. I only play UO shards you have script for. Robert, I like your style, dude. I think I'm the only one left in the UOAddicts guild on Unchained. Wildfire, man, I loved Unchained. Unchained was a lot of fun. They then reset the server, you know, and then I tried to get back into it, and it was fun. But I just didn't keep playing, you know what I mean? Like, it hasn't really called me back as much as the first one did. I liked all the different lands. I thought that was the coolest thing, you know? Like, once you could go to, like, one, like, AOS side to, like, the UO, like, regular side, I was like, damn, this is, like, the coolest thing ever. And then, like, when he relaunched, he removed it, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Maybe you don't have to worry about stuff, blah, blah, blah. But someone commented that on my video the other day, like, I miss the old way. And I was like, yeah, samesies. You played for years, just your honest opinion? Nice, Surge, nice, yeah. UO still running, they'll sue you? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making that cash, that cashish. I still use your DDR Fireball Mage? Hell yeah, Wildfire, that's good to hear, dude. As long as you have fun, you know what I mean? That's what matters. Robert, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Zlato. Hitting us up with the, is that a cat grabbing cash emoji? Well done. That would be me. All right, let's go ahead and keep going, you guys. You got me sidetracked here, talking about how I'm going to make all the money playing UO. Not playing UO, making UO server that you can log in. You know? Cast Mind Rot, we got all that. Mind Rot, fine. Cast, we're gonna readdress all of the necro abilities once we get on a necromancer. So if we successfully casted, and the timer of the corpse skin timer is, and we are going to cast Poison Strike after a disease. I assume that this is not in there. I assume Poison Strike after a disease is not in there. You know what happens when you assume, Jace? You make a great script for the rest of us to play with. Yeah, exactly. Check for successful cast and then do disease check thing for corpse skin. Plus poison strike timer. Nice. There we go. Okay. All sorts of goody logic right there, you guys. Oof. Pain Spike. Pain Spike is the one that has to use on a corpse, right? Yeah, and find type on the ground. Yeah, okay. Sweet. All right, we got all that. GG, good game. Okay, so then we cast. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. The current spell stuff, we already have that. This may or may not help reapply poison. Okay, I don't care about that. I don't care about all of that. We've got that done. Spell success, we don't care. Auto taunting. Don't care. Weapon abilities, we're going to need to change that. Cooldown Mana Thief. So this is where Use Seeking when Mana Thief is procced. I just bit my own teeth. Does that happen to you guys? Golly. I just... I just clanked my own teeth. How do you bite your own teeth, Jace? I don't know, but I just did it and it hurt. Ouch. We have to cancel the stream, you guys. I bit my teeth. This is stupid. All right. Where's the... There it is. Codex ability right there. We go. Holy cow, you guys. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. Usabilities, usabilities, usabilities. Nice. Okay. Eat a mushroom. We already have mushrooms. Nice. The target exists, remove it. Okay. Yep. Harmful. Check. Okay. We have all that. So retarget while casting. We'll definitely want to do that as well. Retarget while casting. Targeting. I thought I had a little section for targeting. There it is. Boom. We want to add that stuff. I've done that before. It hurts like heck. I feel like that when I choke while swallowing my own spit. Am I too dumb to live? Yeah, dude. Well done. You made me laugh. It's very impossible to make me laugh because normally I'm a very serious person, but El Bandito, you did it. Well done. First laugh of the stream. Yes. Samesies. Tell us your special. Tell us your special. Yeah. Special with a capital J Sounds. I feel like something bit me on my hand as well. Now my hand's itchy. What's going on, you guys? I'm falling apart live on the stream. You can tell his heart hurt right here, right now. That's when he had his heart attack, right there on the stream. Terrible. Harmful, got that. New, yep, got it. Check mark, okay. You've been shocked and you cannot move. Shocking. Okay, we're gonna skip all that. That's fine. That's fine. That's all fine. Especially with a capital J Sounds. Sounds like a good t-shirt to sell. Okay, Matt. Thanks, man. I'll add it to the list. If dead, timer exists. And so if dead and target exists, the J Sounds target is an invis mob. We definitely want to do that as well. So I'm going to scroll up here. We're going to go to targeting. Targeting line of sight. Or just targeting in general. Add ability to cycle targets. And then this one is add the checks for invis mobs. Okay. Man, things are looking great, you guys. This is going to be the best script builder in all the land. Jace, do you have any of this done already? I mean, we have a lot of it done, but as you can see, we also have a lot of improvements to make. So, again, stopping the script, healing, Magery, Veterinary, Chivalry, meditation, magic mushrooms, Magery, spells, buffs, you know, defense. There's parry codexes and taunting. You could taunt. You could do different stances. You know, we can honor our last target at the moment, but we don't honor the cycling of targets. That's what I need to add. You know, melee checks for different ranges depending on your weapon. Using weapon abilities. Holy cow. You know what I mean? Like all sorts of stuff. Apply a poison to your weapon. Wow. So lots of it already in there, but it's still some work to do. This is the best, most high octane stream you've ever seen. We're going to try to do a doubleheader and play EverQuest Legends next. The icon is right here. Right here next to... It's right where my microphone is. Are there mounts on Outlands? There is mounts, yeah. Sorry. You asked that earlier. I dodged your question, Robert. But yes, there is mounts on Outlands. But you can also hide your mounts in your house. So there's no mounts in the dungeons. So when you go in a dungeon, your mount goes away. And then same thing, if you buy an upgrade to your home, you can make your mount disappear as well. I made your mount disappear. I made your mount disappear. Hopefully that answered the question. Where is my window? Gelati. All right. Target can't be seen too far away. So somebody, I think, was it Big Baddie or somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else. But they were talking about the flame strike wasn't always going off. I feel like it might be due to target not seen. So we need to check this as well, just to see. Jace note for debugging. Check for target not seen too far. I'm pretty sure we have it in there. I just wanted to make sure that that's available. Okay, we got all that, you know. Neutral spells. Yeah, that was us trying to cast different things that didn't exist yet in the script. We have that now. We can cast Earthquake and Chain Lightning and all those goodies, I'm pretty sure, on the new script builder. Okay, Purple Potion. If we're not queued and Auto Explode Pot is on and blah, 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 we definitely have the ability to do that. When we throw a Purple Pot, does it have a buff timer as well? I mean, I don't have alchemy on this build. Okay, that does not make a buff. I was curious if it gave us a buff if we threw a pot, but it doesn't. At least not when we don't have alchemy. Know any mobile UO options? No, I don't play on my phone, so, or my device. I think, you know, Unchained, I think you can, though. The one server we just talked about. Pretty sure Unchained you can play on mobile. Not Outlands, though. Not Outlands. You see that Ultima roguelike? I thought it was a neat idea. Didn't get to read into too much, though. I probably did. I probably saw it on Reddit. I feel like everything I've been talking about lately is showing up on Reddit, which is awesome. And also makes me a little bit sad that I'm not doing it. But I haven't played it or read into any of that. So. But if it was on Reddit, I probably read it. Reddit's my app of choice while I'm on the toilet. Kind of look like Vampire Survivors a little bit. Okay, yeah. There's multiples being made. There's like Bank Sitter, the guy that what's his name? I'm trying to think of it. I can't remember. But he's working on like a web version. Then the guy that used to run the old Age of Shadows server actually is trying to do one in game. You know, what the hell's his Punkied? Age of Shadows Reborn. He's making one. Okay, so Mindless did the website one. Punked is doing like a game version one, and then there's another one as well. And I don't know who made that one. But that one, the third one I'm talking about, seemed like 100% AI driven. Like, you know, I'm assuming Mindless also is AI driven, but Punkety, the Age of Shadows Reborn guy, he's making a Survivor, Ultima Online Survivor. Vampire Survivors, yeah. You set up a free Amazon AWS Windows server, and then you can remote admin server from your phone or tablet and play UO from it. Damn, Keith. Freaking well done, sir. All right, back to my script, you guys. I'm getting distracted. Squirrel. All right, purple potions, those are in the script. Successfully casting spells are in the script. If we cast spell 20, that was poison. We are handling poison correctly, so we can get rid of that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then these are bot states for barding, Discord. We're doing that differently in my other scripts, so I'm going to skip all that. Let's see. If we're in war mode and we see the target on the ground, it's doing Discord checks, things like that. We're going to skip all that. Nice. This is targeting, fighting followers. Okay, so we definitely want to do like tamer pet checks. So this is like the, you know, guarding via a menu versus saying all guard, all kill, etc. So that's all this logic here. Automatically attack, that's already there. All kill. This is what I'm saying right here. If not target exists, all kill. Yep. Right, Jace. Yep. Absolutely, you guys. Okay, delete. Saving. Bot space 25. Blah, blah, blah. This is trying to find a target. So this is the line of sight checks. So this is where we're using arms lore, okay? So this is... I have that up at the top of the script to look at that. I don't think we're doing arms lore checks at all in the newer stuff. So we're just going to delete that at the moment. I do have a note up at the top, though. We have a target that we don't want to kill. So find another target. I'm pretty sure that's already in there. Wait for invis-mob is equal to 1. We're going to do that as well. I'm going to copy paste that. And then I'm pretty sure there's an invis already. Invis, yeah, add the checks for invis-mobs. I'm going to do that. That. Just for reference. Okay. Making progress, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, that, delete. Okay. These are the different target types. Auto target nearest, versus all kill, etc. I'm gonna move that right up here because that's kind of targeting. Okay, this is looking fantastic. Jace, what are you gonna do with all this stuff? Well, then we're gonna feed it into Claude, Jalad. We have all that. That's all that. We have all that. Nice, nice, nice. All follow me. All follow me in peace mode. Check. Okay. Boom, boom. How is scripting dead? Clickbait? No. Scripting dead is because we've made a script builder for you guys. UOAddicts.com/script builder. Okay. This is you can generate a script. So you go over to UOAddicts.com, you click Developer Roadmap, you click Try the Script Builder. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to log into the game and you're going to go over, you're going to be like, oh man, I really need a script for this build right here. Like, what's the best script for this build? Well, you take your skills and you click Copy All. Click. And then you go over to that UOAddicts.com/script builder and you paste it in here, Control V, and say Detect Build. And then you click Logic Blocks. And then on there, you get to choose all this different stuff. Like if I want to stop the script when I'm hidden, well, maybe I don't want to stop the script. Maybe I just want it to pause. And then it's going to be in the color 34, which is red. Maybe I want to do Magery because it's a mini heal, greater heal, cure poison, things like that. So then you can change the checks here, right? And then we can generate the script. And then it just generates for you, okay? So it's like the only logic that's needed is inside the script that you're building. You know what I mean? So scripting is dead. It's solved. We've done it. No more premium scripts? Well, I mean, you know. It's still beta, so this so this isn't available for everybody yet. But yes, there's gonna be a premium version of this to let you continuously generate. At the moment, it's beta. The premium script comes with feet pics at the end. Yeah, you gotta subscribe to my Only Jace account, you know what I mean? But other than that, golden. So a little bit of clickbait, a little bit of truth, you know what I'm saying? JaceHomes.com is it. The best way to support the channel is JaceHomes.com. That's right. It's that right there. That's safe for work, don't worry. I'm gonna try a project like this with AI one day. I mean, yeah, so to be fair, I get asked a lot, like, can you use AI to generate scripts? And you can. The problem with script generation and AI is it's a very niche thing. And so like an AI model will totally make stuff up all the time because it doesn't know necessarily 100% about what's available. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my existing scripts and then breaking them into chunks and then allowing the chunks to be built together, if that makes sense. So this isn't like AI scripts, but this is like I'm using AI to help me build the builder, but the actual scripts themselves come from like real stuff that I built. K10. Hell yeah. And then obviously there's still a lot of logic missing, and that's what we're working on together live here today. Isn't Razor UO scripts in proprietary language like I would struggle for, say, Python or something? No, exactly, yeah. So basically the scripting itself, obviously you can point it to some documentation, but the LLM itself won't like 100% validate it. The other problem is like it's like not a compiled language, right? And so it could write anything at once in there, and then you have to kind of like play it to see if it's working or not. That's normally my job, you know. Normally my job is to like make sure it's working, but yeah. Interested to see what people come up with for EverQuest Legends. Nice. Yeah, we're going to try to play that after this stream. Heck yeah. Okay, let's continue on, you guys. I got a sidetrack right there. Oof. All follow me. That's what we needed to add. Okay, summoner count. We definitely need to fix the summoners. Summoners are a little bit wonky still in the script builder. Apologize. Double head stream? Yeah. Heck yeah. Nothing but the best for this stream. Okay, these are all the summoning logicals. Logisticals. We're gonna skip all that. Howdy-ho! All-nighter doubleheader? Unfortunately, I have to work for realsies, you know what I mean? Like, again, if I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I try to be a full-time streamer, and I definitely was doing it. If I lived at home, and I didn't have a wife, kids, multiple pets, responsibilities, I was golden, you guys. I could have been just living the dream, just playing a video game all day long, you know? Instead, look at me, you know? Responsibilities. So, yeah, Serge. To answer your question, yeah. My friend Reckless, aka Dave, he's really good at these type of scripts. He's always automated some things when we play games. Nice. How's the kid doing okay the other day? Yeah, there's just a scare in the fam. We all good. We got a little bit of anxiety over here up in the house. You can quit all those responsibilities, you know. I mean, temporarily, I can do, yeah, I can do anything. Yeah. I'm new to UO Outlands. Also never been far on OSI. Wow, never thought you could create these monster scripts. Found an item ID script that you created. I use it every day. Hell yeah, Fish BR. Welcome in. Yeah, we kind of take it to the extreme a little bit, you know what I mean? Like we kind of go overboard a little bit. You don't need scripts to play these games, by the way. We don't need scripts. But I'd like to provide said scripts. Oh man, it's the man, the myth, the legend. Me, I'm talking about myself. What's up? What's up, Jace? I mean, Declue. How's it going, dude? Someone said my name. Hi, Jace. Wow, Anxiety Gamer. I did. I said anxiety. We have anxiety. I was saying we have anxiety up in this house, like my house. But sure enough, we also have anxiety up in this house as well, aka the chat. Anxiety Gamer, welcome in. What are the chances that anxiety is everywhere? All-nighter. I'm lucky if I get an hour. By the way, I love different types of music. One of my favorite types of music is like, I don't want to call it trance, but it's like dance, you know, like Tiesto, All-Nighter. Has anybody heard that before? If you haven't, go watch it on YouTube. Tiesto, All-Nighter. It's an all-nighter, baby. I love that. I love that type of stuff. That song plays in the car at least once a week. Jace, I've been using the script builder on the Tamer. I have lag, so when I'm looting, running it, any ideas? I don't have an issue in other tunes running different scripts. Unforgiven. X, chances are you might have something going on with A, your Q timer, B, variable names, or C, just bad luck. So the first suggestion is just to make a brand new Razor profile. Like just click new over here. Like if you go over to Razor and you go to general, just click new and then just play the script with no changes, nothing, you know what I mean? And if it works right, then you know it's something with your Razor profile. But chances are, like if it's a looting situation, I'm gonna assume it's under like options, targeting and queues. I'm assuming you have something wonky with these settings. I'm assuming. But good luck. No problem. What are we working on? Working on the UO script builder for Outlands, that server that you don't like anymore. Thank you. I've also seen the Adventure Rope script, but I guess the server doesn't allow it anymore. Very nice stuff. Yeah, you should still be able to use Adventure Rope. So mine's F on the keyboard. If I hit F, it uses teleport, and then it also uses the rope at the same time. So now I have a cursor, so I can like go real quick. Also fart, apparently. So if I hit F on the keyboard, boom, I can like click that, and then I can click again, right? It's casting both of them at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's on the site. Let me look right meow. Did you say meow? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Right, meow. That's UORazorscripts.com. I'm just going to search for F. Let's see if it's in there. Bracket F. If there was only a better way to do this, Jace, I know. Apparently I have two of them. I don't know why I have two of them. I'm going to use the most recent one, though. Does this one have fart in it? It doesn't. Does this one have fart in it? That also doesn't. I don't know what this... Which one am I using? Let me look which one... If only there was an easy way to know the hotkey. Well, technically there is. If you go over to Razor, and then you click hotkeys, and then you just type F, it will find everything with F. And then one of them is going to be bound to F. There we go. PvP teleport rope. Let's see here. PvP teleport rope. Let's see what it is here. So we're going to go PvP. Teleport rope. Sure enough, it's that one with the... It's this one. It's this one. Cooldown rope 5000. Let's see. This one. This is the one I'm using. And I added safe fart at the end of it. So yeah, that should work. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Fish. If you were looking at like my old video of like where we were able to click on the ground, they took that away. You can't do that anymore. You're right. This you got to click. You used to be able to not have to do that. All right, sorry. Let's go back to the chat mirror. I'm a manic typer. Anxiety is the cause. Nice, same. If you like the show IT, you don't mind rap, you should look at the video called Backendary by Dalsey. The best song in production of the year by far. Okay, I'll have to take a look. I've never watched the show IT. I've seen like clips of it, but I haven't like watched it. It's looking good, at least from the videos I watched. Haven't gone to the site to check it out yet. Probably don't have access. Maybe I do. I mean, Declu, you just gotta ask. I'll let you. But then you gotta log into the Outlands server, dude. Ugh. Scripting is dead. Did it get to Shaft? No, I mean we killed scripting with our UOAddicts script builder, dude. Like we've put a fork in it. It's done. Ish. It's rare. Okay, it's not done yet. It's rare. You know. We're gonna cook it to medium. We're currently at rare level. The scripting on the way out. UOAddicts script builder on the way in. Amazing stuff. Seen a lot of your videos. First time checking your live. Hell yeah, Fish. I need to get back into publishing like regular videos. I'm really like as a streamer, content creator, and a gamer, and a nerd and a programmer. I need to be publishing content all the time, and I don't do that, you guys. What's the like? You guys know I worked at Match.com for almost 20 years. You guys know that I worked for myself for over a couple years. Did you guys know that I have a new job now? That I'm like 9 months into or more? Woof. We're having a baby. Anyway, that sounds ballsy. Hell yeah. That's what we're all about over here. Sounding baldy. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. Sorry about this. We got a little sidetracked. Gelati. Mushroom count, we have that. So we're going to delete that. Barding buffs and cunning, we have that. I don't know if we have cunning. Do we have cunning? I think we added cunning, right? You have cunning, right? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Let's add it. Yes. Yes, we have it, or yes, we're missing it. Lord Dogmeat, what's up, dude? I've seen you add some feedback into the thing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We have it. I should just look at it right here. Wow, man, this is so small compared to what I was just looking at. What is this, a program for ants? It sure is. Deathmatch.com and go work for the competitor. Maybe. I found the best phone charger in the house. One day we toss on the chargers and start over. Wait, what do you mean? Wi-Fi. Don't be tossing chargers. There are some cords that are messed up though. 100%. We need to address some cords that probably need to be on their lifespan out. Okay, let's see what else we're missing. And I think that we're almost to the end here. So cunning, you said we're in there. Bless, we got that. Reactivate armor. The joke, your head. I understood. I get it. Hilarious. Runes. Runes 911 because Runes 910 was taken, you know? Okay, we got that. We got that. Arch protection, we got that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. The kids' electronic area, I can turn red. The chargers are on your last nerve. I mean, some of them aren't working 100%. I think the kids either busted the cords or they busted their tablets. But I know some of the things aren't plugging in right. Sorry about that, wife bot. That's on me. I take full responsibility for the charging station. I feel like that's something I should be doing. You know what I mean? Like that's a Jaceism. That's a Jace thing. Apologize. Magic reflection, we have that. We cast it successfully. Guarding. Mushroom count. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We got that. Unknown state. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. And then if we dead, you died, bro. Oh, maybe we could add that. Death check. Nice. Okay. Are you going to try to go red? It would be entertaining. Wifebot says I should try to become a PK. What do you guys think? Should I try to become a PK on one of my streams? You guys think I could turn red? You think I would be able to get enough kills to turn red? I'd have to kill noobs. You tried before and you started to cry? I mean, I feel bad killing people, you know? Do it. You need a message that pops up saying you got Jace owned when you kill someone. See, please don't kill me. I hate PKs from the bottom of my heart. See, that's what I'm saying, Fish. I feel bad, dude. Like, I like... Red or gray. The choice is yours. Yours alone. That's true. If I turn gray, then at least people could kill me. And then I could just try to fight back. If I turn red, then I feel bad. You're like, I don't want to fight somebody who's like holding a baby. You know what I mean? Like, imagine someone just worked a 12 hours. This is my problem with this type of game. Imagine a guy worked a 12-hour shift, okay? And then he's coming home and he's got a new baby and he's like upset, but he's like, I just need a break and I'm going to go log into this video game, maybe do some mining, maybe do a little bit of farming, right? And he's holding the baby on one arm. He's running a JSON script in another, just chilling, trying to get some dopamine. And then I run along and I murder him. You know what I mean? Like, he can't fight back because he don't know how to stop my script, right? So I kill him and I'm giggling, you know, like, I got you. And then meanwhile, his baby's crying. Now he's upset, right? Like, I feel bad. Yeah. So maybe I just need to think these aren't real people, you know what I mean? I don't know how you PKs do it. Maybe you PKs are like... maybe you keep PKs like that type of thing. You're like, yeah, I'm ruining that guy's day. It's not for you. Yeah, dog me, exactly. I don't... The 12-year-old me would giggle for sure. You know what I mean? The 12-year-old me still in there would want to ruin your day. The 12-year-old me, exactly the situation I just described, laughing that he's hurting someone who's older and struggling. You know what I mean? So I totally get it from that point of view. If the 12-year-old me was here at the wheel, if the 12-year-old Jace was at the wheel, yeah, you guys would be in trouble. No one would tune in. Everybody would be like, I hate that guy. So mean. Or maybe I'd have more people tune in. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I need to have like a dark side Jace. Maybe I should have 2 streams. I should have this stream where I'm like friendly, and then I should have another stream where I'm just a complete dick. And you know which one you're tuning in for, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's going to be friendly today. Or he's going to be like just a sass bucket. All right, anyway, I'm sorry. I digress. I might have to turn red with the horrible changes coming to thieving soon. Squidby, what are they doing to thieving? What's going on with thieving? Are you going to turn red with being a thief? His hair is gray. So is his mage. Wow, Whitebot. Well done. His hair is gray, and so is his mage. That's funny, dude. We're still... It's only interesting because the PKs exist, though. Fair. I get that. You're helping them turn into hardened and ready Outlands veterans when you okay them. That's okay, fair. Well, thanks for pointing out the holes in my build. Me, red, owned 1v1. Nice. Yeah, fair point, Chase. That's a good way to look at it. It's not great if you can't see it, Chase. There some PK swarms that got you yesterday at Nusera. You count at least 5. Dude, you gotta watch out for that. Yeah. You gotta... Unfortunately, UO is a game where there's a group of people, especially if they're on Discord or something, you know what I mean? Like the little 213 drop type of stuff, then you're screwed no matter what you do, but it's fun. Okay, well, we've spent a couple hours, an hour and 30 minutes actually to be exact, going through some of the missing functionality for a mage. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the deck serve. Embarrassing, I know. But I basically am trying to create a log of all the functionality I know that's missing, and then we're going to have enhancements from all the people that have already been using the script builder, and then we're going to combine this all into the best script builder of all the land. So let's go ahead and do this as well. So Gelati, I'm going to take this Dexer. Wait, no, it's Dexbot. Where is it? Dexbot base. Okay, I'm just going to Control A, Control C. We're copying the entire base. We're going to go down to Gelati. I'm going to hit save, make sure that's saved. And then we're just going to paste it in. And then we're going to make sure we're going to go through it all again and pick out anything that's missing. Wow, this is the best, most high-octane stream in all the land, Chase. I know, you guys. Thanks for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. If you like this content, don't worry, there's more. EverQuest Legends doubleheader coming up next. As long as Wifebot lets me. I don't think she knows I'm doing it, but we're doing it. I went and got cat food, and not cat food, cat litter. You know what I mean? So I could be like, hey, I went and provided for the fam. All right, anyway, they're nuking last target in general to disconnect Razor, and then they blame the vendor stealing, drive-by stealing, and to want to kill it, completely disregarding not understanding that 90% of the dungeon stealing works because of the last target. So now they're looking at reworking that into some crappy, not thief favorable version, and they just crushed all the fun and hope that thieving it. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, Squid Bean writing a journal entry. Holy cow, dude. I'm sorry to hear the thieving is getting something taken away. They're getting rid of item delay. You will be able to move items and other packs on your client. I'm sweating in anticipation to see what's next in the script. Junka. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scroll down here. We have the versioning. Done. We have the init. Done. We have our current targets, fighting range checks. Done. Barding. Done. Again, it could be better. So even though I'm saying things are done, we're still going to do improvements, you guys, okay? But ideally, I want all the functionality in one spot, in one place, in one script, in one builder, and then we can iterate and dominate. Okay? Bard AoE peace when low health. We don't have that. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're going to need to add that. Wow. This is why we're doing this, you guys. Who would have known? A bard that uses that. And they tell me about it and be like, damn it. Overhead timers. That is also not in there. Overheads. For targeting. That is not in there as well. Okay. Current bot target unable to attack overhead timer. I don't know what that is, but we're going to put that there. Ignore mob overhead timer as well. We're going to put that there. Okay. Holy Light. These are all the Shiv abilities. We have that in there. Obviously, they're not the best, but they're in there. Use item timer. We got it. Potion heal when triggered. Got it. Show potion overheads. I don't have the overheads. We'll do this maybe. I don't know. We need to know if we ran out of a potion? I don't know. It's just extra logic that slows down the script. Do we really need it? I don't know. Moving cooldown. Moving cooldown confirmation check. Parrying, we got that. Bulwark cooldown check. Cooldown checks. This just helps you make sure they're set up right. Okay. Switch to bleeding, blah, blah, blah. We got all that. All right, save. Refresh. Yep, we got that. Potion satchel. We don't have potion satchel, so what is that doing? That's counting the types. That's for the overheads. Okay. I was going to remove that for now. Discord piece Provo. We got that. Bard availability. Got that. Boom, boom. Bard buffs. Got that. Auto explode. Got that. Wow, Jace. Yeah, I know, you guys. This is the best. Poison weapon. We have that. Force ability. Hotbars to show. We have that. Ability timers. We have that as well. Vet. We have that. Holy cow. Panacea. We do have that, but it's not using the fine buff, but we have a note about it. Cleansing brew. We don't have that, though. Potion. Is that potions? Cleansing brew. Okay, it's Squid Bean. I noticed your current mage bot does barding, but it refuses to cast spells until the target is both peace and discorded, where in reality, as a bard mage, you're probably... Okay. Yeah, I haven't played a bard mage at all, Squid Bean, so it's probably wrong. I probably need to fix that, but that's something that we could definitely address as we hone in all these things that are missing, and then we'll kind of play through different builds and see what's broken. I think did you add that note into? I'm pretty sure you added that note already in my in the feedback. I feel like I read something very similar. If it wasn't you, somebody else mentioned it. So it is on the list. So cleansing brew needs to be there. I did not, but I wouldn't be the first. Okay, yeah, somebody. Yeah, I definitely read about it. Definitely on the list. Bane is in there. We have Bane. Weaponing, we do have that as well. Hurting, we also have. Boom. Say hurting or hurting? Hurting. Tamer, all guard. There we go. So this is the Tamer say all guard from the Dexter. So that's, we're just gonna leave it right there because we know we need to do it. So let me go ahead and actually move it where the other one was. Dexter Tamer. Dexter Tamer script had that. Okay. Bandage timer got that. Crew bandage timer. Damn it, I don't have anything shipping. Ships. We added all that ship logic and I never shipped. I haven't done the shipping. Red pouch counter, we have that. Okay. Oh my goodness, are we gonna die from this? This is that drunk drinking the cider. I did not even test this. Did anybody try this drinking thing? Did this work? Nobody complained about it, so I either assume no one's using it or it worked. Drink to get drunk. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. But that's that logic. Poison sting. I don't think we have that in there. Poison sting. Cooldown trigger. I don't think that's in there. Manual bandage. We have that. Okay, we're handling that. This is the target ship. Jason's target ship. Okay. Crew list, healing, fine type backpack. Okay, so that's this stuff. I'm just gonna say crew list because we'll have the script look for that stuff. Sweet. Temple guard. So that's gonna put up here. Tamer pet check. If a pet gets rezzed, we Cell guard. Okay. Things are coming along nicely, you guys. Wow, this is fantastical. We're really flying through this now. Thief, red pouch alert. We do have that in the list to do. Okay. If casting, set the use item timer to 0. Ooh, I need to add that in there. I don't think I have that in there. Add this under core functionality. Okay, if we're not queued, right-click our weapons. We have that in there already. Sweet. Tamer, Sail, Guard. We have that. We need that. I'm going to put that up here as well. Although, technically, I'm pasting scripts that I don't need to. Sail, Guard. Nice, okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Poison automatically. We do have that in there already because we're the best. Auto recycle script different weight. We don't have that. Utility. Currently calls another script. Maybe we add it into the builder itself. Question mark? That's right. Question mark. Because that's what we're all about out here doing question marks. Find gold coins. We already have that. Showing overhead potions. I don't have that, but I don't care at the moment. We're just going to get rid of that at the moment. Food buff. We have it. Panacea. We have it. Potions. We have it. Healing potions. We have it. Refresh potions. Paralyze. We're going to add it. If not queued, use skinning knife automatically. We're gonna add, we have it, but we're gonna change it. Tracking. Ooh. Tracking skill. We don't have that currently, you guys. Wow. Maybe we could set the tracking mode. Allow user to set tracking mode. And I do have a script that's like that already. So let me Google real quick over here. I'm just gonna search for tracking because we're the best. Wait, no, I'm going to click skills. Skills. Tracking. There's probably not a lot. PK scanner. Switch your tracking targeting trap. Ah! Switch. Switch your targeting. Switch. I might be stroking out, you guys. Let's just have the bot talk for us.
Switch your tracking type automatically by JSONs.
Nice. That's what we were looking for. That's what we needed. This script right here, last updated 1 year ago. We're going to add that into the script there. I'm going to make sure that we put that in here. Part of the drop down. Because maybe you're a red that wants to track blues. Maybe you're a blue that wants to track grays. Maybe you're a blah, 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 blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah. All right, there we go. Vet kits, boom, we got that already. Chivalry, we have that already as well. Obviously, we can make it better. We're going to work on that, you guys, okay? We're going to work on making Chivalry better. That's a hard word to say, by the way. Chivalry? 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 It's hard to say, okay? Leave me alone. Leave Jace alone. I always think of that meme, that leave Britney alone meme. You guys remember that from like 1990? Leave Britney alone. Back when times were simpler, you know? Bot fight, not cooldown. Okay. We have that already. Do the fighting. We have that already. We have that already. Do handle hidden mobs. We sure do have a to-do over there, don't we? Don't we, bruh? We still do. But don't worry, we're getting rid of it. If cooldown bard reset. I think we need to add that. I don't think that's in the script. I need to just double check. Double check if bard reset cooldown is in the script builder when using a bard ability. Okay. Yep. So we got all that logic. We're going to save here. We're going to delete that. Pacify, Provo, long shot. We have all that. Provo. We technically don't have long shot in there, but that's fine. We don't need long shot. Shh, Jace. Shh. Shh. Provoke, we already have that in the script, so we're scrolling down. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Boom, boom. We're scrolling down some more. Deleting all of this. Dynamic range check, we have that. Arms lore, we have... I don't know if we have arms lore in there, but I did have a note to bring up arms lore, so that's sweet. Sweet. We're almost there, you guys. This is auto, yeah, bard when we have low health. Parrying, we have that done. Healing aid counter alert less than. Overheads. General overhead. Okay. Wow, this is really heating up, guys. He's heating up. Use cleansing brew automatically. We're going to add that. Don't worry. Okay, usability 1, 2, 3. We have all that in there, but we need to make it a little bit better. We have explosion potions in there. Delete. Hit points greater than the max hit points. Use agility potion automatically. If our hit points is greater than our, or equal to, so for full health, and we want to use agility, and we don't find the buff agility, and we find a potion as that, double click it. Okay, interesting. These are all the chivalry abilities. Okay, auto taunting. Auti taunting. We have all that. Okay, cool. Discord, Provo, peace, delete. Wow. Okay, sweet. We did it. Dude, that was like, how long did that take? About 40 minutes? No. That took about, it felt like 40 minutes. That took 18 minutes to go through that logic. There we go. Boom. We have everything now from both scripts documented. These are the things that are missing. Okay, and then obviously there's enhancements that we want to make. There's obviously things that we're going to change, that tweaks we're going to need to do, etc., etc. Okay, but now we have a full-on list called Gelati. So let's go ahead and start working through the list now. What are we going to do, Jace? Well, we're going to pull up Gelad code, Jod code, Gelad code, Gelad code. And basically, we're working on UOAddicts.com. So here's where the meat and potatoes get put into the sauce. Like, what's it saying? I started the script builder a long time ago in my brain, and then I started working on it like a couple years ago, and then I quit, and then I started again, and then I quit, etc., etc. Well, eventually AI came around, and I was like, all right, let's just do it with AI. So we're using Claude Code to help us generate blocks of code from our scripts. And so that's what these are. These are logic blocks. So barding, for example, and buffs. These are the different types of options. And it's basically trying to resolve dynamically based on what you're clicking. But we don't need to care about that, you guys. Okay, well, really what I want to do is go through each of the things that's working or not working. So let me see what I have running on my computer real quick. I have multiple options open. Let's see. I don't have that running. Okay. Let me just run this real quick. npm run dev. Let's see where we're at. You're getting real serious now, Chase. I know. So serious. Why so serious? I use scripts from the script builder on both your Dexters, my Bard, Archer, and your Tamer. Hell yeah. Spiderbite36, because Spiderbite35 was taken. Thank you so much for validating and checking out the scripts. Hopefully, it's been fun. Hashtag scripting is dead. Where'd my window go? All right, there we go. Localhost 3000. Let me see if that's working. Uno momento. Localhost 3000, Jay. Sure am. Localhost 3000. Loading? Loading. All right, so now we're on our local version of the script builder. Jace, how do you get to it? Well, I'm going to add it to the list eventually, but try the script builder. Boom, there we go. So this is the local host version. And so we're going to make some changes based on the notes that we just took. Wow. Wow. Is this used for PvP? No, it's only PvM at the moment, but I will add an ability to at least let you target a player and such like that. That's on the backlog. So that way, whether you're like, it's again, I don't necessarily want to get into the I'm scripting fights with other players, because then it's kind of like a rickety little line of like, you know, nah, you're just paying it free me. But we'll see what happens. Long story short, yes. But right now, no. Long answer, yes with a no. Long answer, no with a but. Or whatever whatever the saying is. I actually just linked that a little bit ago. I can't remember now. The Simpsons. Long answer, no with a but. Long answer, or short answer, yes with an if. Long answer, no with a but. There it is. Now I remember. Okay. I just hit a wall, you guys. This is my problem with this stuff like that. I was all gung ho. I was all about it. You know what I mean? I'm all like, yeah, I'm ready. And now I'm like, heck yeah with the butt, says Boo Whip. Okay, so we're gonna take our notes and we're just gonna kind of go through them. Okay, so first thing, Parry. So we're just gonna remove. I'm just gonna basically copy this. I'm gonna copy this little note, and then I'm gonna go over to Cloud Code. I'm gonna say, hey, we're working on. Oh no, where's the history? Oh no, bro. We are working on UOAddicts script builder. There. The Parry section needs to remove min mana. And I'm just going to paste my little note. Boom. There it is. Step 1. Now, technically, Jace, can't you just like give it the whole list and work through it? I could. But I'm going to try to validate like one thing at a time. I could just say, hey, look at this thing and implement everything. That's a valid strat. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. And I, you know, again, you could do that. The interesting thing about AI is, it's right a lot of the time. And so it's amazing. But then when it gets wrong, it's so annoying. Like, as a developer who wants to understand what's coming out of it, that's the annoying part. You know, like if it was just right all the time, I'd be much more afraid. Because then I'd be like, well, okay, what's the point of me here? You know? And maybe they're going to get there. Maybe, you know, depending on which model you're looking at. What language is Outlands Razor scripts done in? I know less than nothing and would like to start trying to make a few. Power Spores Max, it's a custom like parser from some dude. You know what I mean? So it's not even... It's not anything. What is it based on? Just, it's a string parser. So certain keywords in a certain order is what makes it happen. If you are interested in learning how to script, though, I got a couple of websites for you. UORazorScripts.com. On UORazorScripts.com, You can find 1,115 examples created by players just like you. Some created by me. Some created by other people. Anyway, on there at the very top, I do have a frequently asked question. And you could watch some videos. You could say, like, what's going on? You know, like, how do I own my scripts? Blah, blah, blah. But even on the homepage here, if you're brand new, just getting started, this learn more about Razor scripting. Here's where you would get started, right here. Honestly, right here, right now. Did you say meow, Jace? Sure did. No problem, dude. Yeah, thanks for asking. So, yeah, just scroll down a little bit on the homepage here. And then this is the community edition of Razor. And then Outlands has its own version of that. It's like own fork. So start with the scripting overview there, and then check out the Outlands wiki, which is all the commands that are specific to Outlands. So UORazorscripts.com. And then UOAddicts.com is where we're hosting the script builder. And then once I finalize this a little bit more, I'm going to have some hot buttons over here. We're going to show off some scripts from both things into the thing, you know, into the thing of the thing. You know what I mean? I need to go get some water real quick. I'm parched from all this chatterboxing. I'll be right back 1 second. Let me get some water real quick. I'm not checking on the kid. I'm going to get some water. Getting water. I'll be right back. GG. All right, hey, you know what, guys? We're gonna call the stream, right? Meow, because I'm gonna come back. So I was talking to Wifebot. She still wants to talk. So what we're gonna do is we're going to end the stream here, but I will be back for EverQuest Legends, and we'll run through. You know, obviously I have all my notes now, and it's really gonna be a back and forth with me and Jalad to implement some of the things over here. So we're going to do that off a stream. So meanwhile, we're going to go over to UOAddicts.com and then hit servers. No, streamers. Okay. We're going to find somebody to stream. Kilgore, 2-tone salty. Beer Belly Bob 1 because Beer Belly Bob 0 was taken. Jiminy the Cricket. Unchained UO. Madman Max. Holy cow. Common Coin. One End Dennis. Echo. I can't. It's in another language. I can't speak it. I'm going to toss you guys over to Kilgore. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back. We're going to be back. We'll be back, I swear. But we're going to do EverQuest Legends. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, liking, following, subscribing. Fish, thanks for tuning in live. Appreciate you, dude. Be sure to check out UORageScripts.com, UOAddicts.com, JSones.com, all the .coms. And we're going to be back in a little bit for EverQuest Legends. EQL, EverQuest Legends up next. See you soon. See you soonish. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in yet again. Peace.